Just had a birthday within the last 3-4 weeks. July 27th, turned 26. This is life at 26, man. Still living at home. Got a lot of things paid off. I bought a car in 2025. Got a paid off car. So it's nice to have no car note. Just only have to worry about insurance, gas, maintenance, routinely stuff that comes with owning a car. Currently in the process of renovating a bathroom. That's about like 90% done, but experiencing that in real time, having no background knowledge about contractors, supplies, getting the right pieces to make sure everything fits, things that you don't normally think about unless you're somebody that's in that field. That was a important experience, I would say. It wasn't fun. Like I said, it's still not done, but it's part of the process. Still single, no girlfriend. And it's funny because I'm actually having a conversation with another one of my friends who's the same age. He's 26. He's also single as well. And he was just talking about how, like, if it doesn't work out with this one girl, that, it's just might just be, he might just not have a girlfriend or wife or whatever. And he didn't want to think about things or think about family, wife, kids as guaranteed or like an obligation, which I totally understand that standpoint. I don't think it's definitely not a guarantee that you're going to have kids, because there are some women out there who don't even want to have kids, and vice versa. Same thing with guys. But I think it's just like being at our age, 26. There's a lot of people that I know that are either in relationships, engaged, or even married. A lot of people are on a different spectrum. Everybody's at different spots, different places, and I think that ideally, I think I would like to have a family. I would like to have kids. I would like to be with somebody if it makes sense. And I think that right now, dating isn't a number one priority that I'm focused on right now. I know that if I want it to happen, maybe I need to put a little bit more emphasis on it and trying to go out and go on dates and meet and actually go through the process of like people canceling, people not showing up, it not working out, that whole bluff. But I guess I just don't care to. I enjoy doing other things. And maybe there's a day where that shifts, where I'm like, okay, like I'm going to start to go on this many dates, or I don't even necessarily think that it is a one-way right answer. There is no right answer, I think, when it comes to this. I just think that right now I'm really into my own peace, my own thought process, my own presence, pretty comfortable in my skin, so I'm not too bothered by it right now. And I wouldn't necessarily say I'll be bothered by it later. I think that I'm very ambivalent about the situation as a whole. And I think as I get older, I'll have mixed emotions about, maybe being 30 and still single, or 35 or whatever. And maybe things can shift or change. But as of right now, I just enjoy going to the gym, enjoy going on my walks. I just started playing pickleball within these past couple weeks. And I'm really into it. I'm like really addicting to it. I've been playing like every day. I just bought some pickleball shoes today. So it's just kind of like I'm finding hobbies. I'm trying to find hobbies and interests that more so align with what I enjoy doing. And maybe I can meet somebody in those spaces. For instance, like with pickleball, going to the park to play pickleball. I'm meeting guys, girls, because pickleball is a very gender-friendly sport. It's not really dominated by either gender. So that's a good opportunity for me to meet somebody. And then also, I like to read. I've been going to different coffee spots or reading spots, just trying to be in that space as well. So I think it really just comes down to me just trying to meet somebody in a space where it has a more reflection of who I am versus like trying to go on a dating app and choreograph orchestrate some sort of date where we go to this place. I would like it to kind of happen maybe a little bit more naturally, more just genuine. But, who knows? This is just, it is what it is. In terms of like living at home, I think that I'm pretty comfortable with this because right now, just financially, logically, it doesn't really make too much sense for me to go out and get my own place, to go out and just go rent. Whereas it's just me and my mom here. I'm helping pay for stuff, and the house that we have is big enough where we're not stepping on each other's toes, and it just makes sense. And I'm also living through an experience in the process of home ownership, like especially this whole big renovation project with the bathroom. We're getting a little bit some kitchen stuff done. The next year, we're getting another kitchen put in. So it's just kind of like, it's nice for me to experience that per se versus like if I was just out somewhere renting somewhere, I wouldn't have that firsthand experience. So, yeah. And also, I'm just taking life one day at a time, a quarter mile at a time, as Dominic Toretto like to say. Just step. Not really in a rush to have things by a certain age or have certain deadlines. Like, that's just not the reality of life. Life comes at you quick, locking chains in the blink of an eye, snap of a finger. I'm just trying to keep doing the good things consistently over time, managing my money, managing my health, pouring into my relationships, friends, family, people that I care about. And other than that, that's all that really matters. Also, I'm trying to get more into traveling, but just being strategic with that. Because like I said, got a big renovation project coming up next year. So I'm not really sure if traveling is going to be feasible for that for next year. And I was really set on trying to make a Hawaii push in like the spring of next year. And I also don't want to go on a vacation on a budget. When I say budget, I don't want to go there. Like, I don't want to have just enough money to actually go there and say, okay, yeah, I was actually able to do the vacation. I want to go to the vacation and be able to experience it and do everything I want to do. And with the renovation next year, it's like, I'm not sure if like that will be the case. So maybe not next year, but the year after. And then maybe the year after I can, travel a little bit more. Because I went out of the country for the first time earlier this summer for the World Cup. That was a great experience for me to see everything outside of Michigan, or everything outside of the States. So that's just what's going on right now in real time. And yeah, maybe for those of you who have missed me, I am alive and well. Maul still doing Maul things. Yeah. I hope that you guys have had a great summer. I hope you can continue to enjoy the summer. You got the rest of August, a good portion of September, then the fall. One of the best times of the year in Michigan was right around the corner, football. So hope you guys enjoy watching. And as always, peace.